ശംഷാബാദ് രൂപതയുടെ ദൗത്യം പ്രവാസികൾക്കായുള്ള അജപാലന ശുശ്രൂഷയുടെ ഒപ്പം തന്നെ സുവിശേഷണ പ്രഘോഷണത്തോടും കൂടിയുള്ളതാണ്. പ്രവാസികൾ പ്രേക്ഷിതരാണെന്ന വ്യക്തത നാം തിരിച്ചറിയേണ്ടത് പ്രവാസം ഒരു നല്ല ജീവിതം കെട്ടിപ്പടുക്കുക എന്നതിലുമുപരി പ്രവാസ നാട്ടിൽ ക്രിസ്തുവിന് സാക്ഷിയാകുക എന്നതുകൂടി ഉൾക്കൊള്ളുമ്പോഴാണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ പൊതുവായി രൂപതയിലെ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളെ വിശകലനം നടത്തിയാൽ അജപാലന ശുശ്രൂഷ മാത്രമായും സുവിശേഷവൽക്കരണ പദ്ധതികൾ മാത്രമായുമാണ് പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ നടന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. എന്നാൽ അജപാലന ശുശ്രൂഷകളുടെ ഒപ്പം തന്നെ സുവിശേഷവൽക്കരണ ദൗത്യവും സാമൂഹിക പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളും നടത്തുവാനായി നമ്മൾ പദ്ധതികൾ രൂപീകരിച്ചു കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. ശംഷാബാദ് രൂപതയുടെ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളെ ഈ തിരിച്ചറിവിൻ്റെ വെളിച്ചത്തിലാകണം നോക്കിക്കാണാനും മനസ്സിലാക്കാനും. രൂപതയുടെ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളെ സുഗമമാക്കുവാൻ 8 റീജിയൻസായി തിരിച്ച് സുവിശേഷവൽക്കരണവും അജപാലന ശുശ്രൂഷയും നാം ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. വ്യത്യസ്തങ്ങളായ ഭാഷ, സംസ്കാരം, രാഷ്ട്രീയ മത പശ്ചാത്തലം എന്നിവ കണക്കിലെടുത്ത് ഓരോ പ്രദേശത്തെയും വ്യത്യസ്തങ്ങളായ രൂപതകൾക്കും സന്യാസ സമൂഹങ്ങൾക്കും ഏൽപ്പിച്ചു കൊടുത്ത് പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളെ ക്രോഡീകരിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നു.
The following are the regions, missions and zones and the responsible persons. Etawah and Jaipur Mission, St. Louis, Father James Palakal. Gujarat Mission, St. Louis, Father Joseph Kollamparambil. Madhya Pradesh Mission, St. Louis, Father Thomas Chenganari Parambil, MST. West Bengal Mission, Superior, Father Paul Tamarasheri, CMI. Eastern Region Regional Coordinator, Father Lona Kalleli, CST. Vishakhapatnam Mission Coordinator, Father George Kombara. Orisha Mission Coordinator, Father Jomon Ayanganal, MST. Silchar Mission Coordinator, Father Titus Katuparambil. Rayadurga Mission Coordinator, Father Joseph Vedikunel. Hyderabad Mission in charge of the zones, Father Anthony Munjanat, MST, Father Ansel Vellara and Father Thomas Mardanikat. Gujarat Mission in charge of the zones, Father Joseph Kollamparambil, Father Joby Palekethadathil, MST. Goa Mission in charge, Father Thomas Vattugulathil, MST. Aurangabad Mission in charge, Father Hebik Edapalli, VC. Nagpur Mission in charge, Father Jose Nindugunnel, MST.
Now we have the presentation of different regions and missions. History of the Syro-Malabar community at Hyderabad in 1970s and 1980s. Soon after the independence, a good number of Syro-Malabar faithful started flocking to Hyderabad in search of job possibilities. Syro-Malabar priests used to come to Hyderabad as guests or religious priests working in Hyderabad. At this juncture, Syro-Malabar faithful started frequenting Syro-Malabar liturgical celebrations taking place in different parts of the city. In 1973, at the request of the Syro-Malabar faithful, Don Bosco Fathers started Holy Kurbana at Sanand Nagar. Later, with the CMI Transist House in Trumulgari, Father Philip Neri from 1994 started celebrating Holy Kurbana. Archbishop Most Reverend S. Arulappa, Archbishop of Hyderabad, gave permission to celebrate Holy Kurbana to the faithful in Hyderabad. Holy Kurbana and other sacraments were celebrated regularly at CMI Bhavan till 2004. A 15 active member group bought a plot of 400 square feet yards for church in Kukatpalli in August 2005. Different communities and places got developed from 2005 such as Secunderabad, Sultan Bazar and Banjara Hills. To Most Reverend Marampudi Joji, Archbishop of Hyderabad, 14th December 2005, it was reported that in Hyderabad there are 1,20,000 Catholics, from which 5,000 are from 1,200 families, while the rest make up a population that are bachelors who are engaged in medical or paramedical field. Reverend Father Roy Vechuetical of Holy Spirit Fathers and Reverend Father Thomas Marithanikat of Akasha Paravagal had guided the communities in this spirit. Synodal Commission members visited Hyderabad from 31st March to 2nd April 2006. In 2009, the Archbishop of Hyderabad, His Excellency Mar Joji, has given permission to celebrate the Syro-Malabar Rite Holy Mass in Malayalam language and to hear the confessions at St. Francis Convent, Secunderabad on every Sunday and on feast days. Later, from September 2009 onwards, Holy Kurbana was celebrated at Samardarshini, Bhuvanpalli, which was under the care of Father Jose S.J. Meanwhile, Father Johnson was transferred and Father Sibi Kaidaram took charge. In 2010, Mar Sebastian Vadakil, Chairman of Migrant Commission, visited Hyderabad. For the Christmas celebration, 2011 and later in 2012, Mar Joseph Perimetum visited Hyderabad. After that, the Archbishop started sending priests to study in Hyderabad. By 2013, 3 Sundays were operational, such as St. Alphonsa Church at Kukatpalli, St. Thomas Church at Tumkonda, and St. Alphonsa at Malapur. Similarly, the Kurbana Sundays such as St. Kupuri, Santosh Nagar, Kondapur, and BHEL at Aminpur. Most Reverend Tumma Bala, the Archbishop of Hyderabad, has signed the agreement with the Chairman of Migrant Commission on 1st December 2013. After the appointment of Mar Raphael Tatil as Apostolic Visitor, held at least 5 meetings with the Archbishop. Our cathedral church is St. Alphonsa Church, Kukatpalli. Now, at present in Hyderabad, we have own churches at Tumkonda, Balapur, Sujitra, BHEL Aminpur, Boligundam, St. Kapuri, Rajendra Nagar, and a chapel at Secunderabad. And we have also Mass Sundays at Koti, Banjara Hills, Kondapur, Medcity, and Shan Nagar. Etawah Mission, glimpses to the past. Missionary collaboration among the Latin and Oriental churches was a result of the Second Vatican Council. It was in response to this call of CBCI that the Archbishop of Agra, Most Reverend Dr. Dominic Athiade, OFM Capuchin, a great missionary, contacted another great missionary, Archbishop of South, Mar Anthony Padiera, to take up certain areas of the Agra Archdiocese and engage in mission work. Very Reverend Father Kurivila Kokat and Very Reverend Father Jones Puathingal reached Etawah on 6th May 1975. With the Eparchy of Shamshabad, the contract was renewed and now the Etawah mission is part of the Eparchy of Shamshabad. The mission runs 4 higher secondary schools, 2 primary schools and a Hindi medium school for the poor village children. There is a Sevashram dispensary giving medical help to the many poor villages and tailoring Sundays to help poor women to earn a livelihood. Taking into account the education of mentally challenged children, the mission runs a school for them, Asha Niketan. Etawah Samaj Kalyan Samiti, the social work wing of the mission, runs non-formal education, tailoring class for women, self-help groups, medical camps, Anganwadis, care of street children and many other activities. Jeevan Jyoti is the minor seminary which forms the priestly cadeness in the locality itself, started at Jaswan Nagar on 3rd July 1993. Religious congregations of women in the mission. The Women Religious CMC, SABS, SH, MLF, CHF, SJSM, through this dedicated service and prayer is an integral part of the mission. For the Etawah and Jaipur mission, taken up by the Archeparchy of Changanasheri, existing in the federal states of Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan, is the first mission of the Eparchy of Shamshabad. Reverend Father James Palakal is the Singelos of both the missions from 2018 onwards. Reverend Father Thomas Ericart continued to be the mission superior of Etawah mission. Rajasthan mission. The Eparchy of Changanasheri officially entered into a contract with the Eparchy of Shamshabad on April 24, 2019, taking up 12 districts of Rajasthan for pastoral care and missionary work. In 2015, at the request of the Syro-Malabar Migrant Faithful in Jaipur, Reverend Father Sebastian Sauriyamankal from the Archeparchy of Changanasheri was sent to Jaipur. Now we have 4 priests serving in the Jaipur mission in the communities of Sodala and Jodhwara, Jaipur, Kota and Buddhi, and a community in Bidwadi in Alwar district. The Apostolic Sisters of Mary Immaculate are also serving in the mission, also started Ajanda's mission. Gujarat mission. Starting in the 1915s, Gujarat had witnessed a steady flow of Keralites, including a large number of Syro-Malabar Catholics, to the capital city of textiles, also known as the Manchester of India, Ahmedabad, and other places in this northwestern state of India. This migration increased manifold from 1960 onwards, when the state of Gujarat was formed. In the beginning, the migrant faithful had to depend on the local Latin diocese for their spiritual needs until the erection of the Eparchy of Shamshabad. The services of Reverend Father Sebastian Manicheril, S.J., Reverend Father Anthony Mailadil, and Reverend Father Abraham Oratel, V.C. as chaplains, and Reverend Father Kuriachan Paul with full independent charge of the community were made available. Priests from different congregations such as CMI, MCBS, MST, and SJ, along with other Latin diocesan priests, extended a helping hand for the spiritual needs of the Syro-Malabar community. The major celebrations such as Christmas, Holy Week, etc., annual feast, conduct of retreats, and organizing charity activities became a regular feature of the community. His Beatitude, Mar George Cardinal Alan Cherry, had visited in October 2013 in response to the invitation by Most Reverend Thomas McVan, Bishop of Diocese of Ahmedabad. The Ahmedabad Diocese had sanctioned the formation of Syro-Malabar Committee in different parishes in 2013 with the goal of the organic growth of the Syro-Malabar Church, and the committee came into being in 2015. The first visit of Mar Raphael Tatil as the apostolic visitor was to Gujarat. The frequent visits by His Excellency were a moral booster for the community at large. The Eparchy of Shamshabad, being the largest in India, Mar Raphael Tatil chose to involve various Syro-Malabar eparchies and religious congregations to take up pastoral and missionary activities in the eparchy. To take this process forward, His Excellency Mar Joseph Kalarangat volunteered to visit different Sundays in Gujarat along with his team from June 19 to 25, 2018. Subsequently, a contract concerning the missionary apostolate of pastoral care and works of evangelization covering 9 districts of Gujarat was signed between the Eparchy of Shamshabad, represented by Mar Raphael Tatil, and the Eparchy of Palai, represented by Mar Joseph Kalarangat, on 24th April 2019 at Mount St. Thomas, Kakinada. The name of the new mission is St. Thomas Sabarmati Mission, Gujarat. It may be noted that the world famous Sabarmati Ashram of Mahatma Gandhi, father of our nation, is situated on the banks of Sabarmati River, Ahmedabad. Following the erection of Eparchy of Shamshabad, Very Reverend Father Joseph Pulaveli MST was appointed as the first Vicar General of Gujarat region. After putting in more than 1 year of dedicated service, he was relieved on 21st April 2019 and Very Reverend Father Joseph Kollamparambil was handed over the charge as the Vicar General of Gujarat region of Shamshabad Eparchy by Mar Jacob Murikan, Auxiliary Bishop of Palai Diocese, during the Easter Mass. Later, Reverend Father Matthew Vengalur was appointed Regional Finance Manager and Reverend Father George Nellikal the Regional Secretary. The places from 11 districts of Gujarat and 2 union territories are included in the Gujarat region of Shamshabad Eparchy. At present, the Gujarat Mission of Eparchy of Shamshabad comprises 3 zones: Ahmedabad, Baroda and Silvassa, consisting a total number of 23 parishes or Kurbana Sundays. St. Thomas and Bharuch. Bharuch, the second oldest and the ancient port city located at the Gujarat in the western region of India, is a place of pride to Indian Christian communities. It is believed that St. Thomas, one of the 12 apostles of Jesus, landed first and started his missionary activities through baptizing locals and preaching gospel to the Jewish people present in the royal court of Bharuch city. After doing missionary activities in Bharuch, St. Thomas and Haban went to meet king through land route to construct the palace. It is clear that St. Thomas the apostle had made Bharuch the place of his first evangelization in India, but gradually they became very nominal Christians without a leader. Now, 15 priests from various dioceses and congregations render their pastoral services in Gujarat Mission, such as Palai 8, MCBS 2, CMI 2, MST 1, SJ 1, Palghat 1. Madhya Pradesh Mission. From 1960s, migrant Syro-Malabar community began to reach at Bhopal, depended on the local Latin church for their spiritual and sacramental needs. It was in 2000 that the Bhopal Archbishop appointed directors for the Syro-Malabar community in Bhopal, and later in 2009, Father Hans Puthiyakulangara was appointed a full-time pastor for the Syro-Malabar faithful in Bhopal. He could organize the community with regular Holy Kurbana, catechism classes, ward prayer meetings, etc. The appointment of the apostolic visitor was a great boost to this effort. After him, Bishop James Athikalam organized the community more systematically and purchased a plot of land for the construction of a church in 2017. A religious and charitable trust was registered at Bhopal. The community was elevated to a parish in July 2018, and as a parish it started to grow systematically. Besides the existing Kurbana Center at Seva Southern Latin Church, 2 more Kurbana Centers were started as per the convenience of the faithful. Now, the need for the parish church was felt very important. The foundation stone for the parish church was laid by the Major Archbishop Mar George Alancheri on 16th October 2018. The construction was started formally on 9th November 2019. Meanwhile, due to the generosity of a Hindu family, a plot of land for a church at Kolar area of Bhopal was donated, and the people of that area prayed and worked hard for the church. A church for that area was constructed and it was consecrated on 9th November 2019, a great blessing for the Syro-Malabar community in Bhopal. In Madhya Pradesh, the second important place of migrant community is in Indore. Pastoral care for the community at Indore started in 2017 only. At present, there are 2 Kurbana Sundays and a plot of land is purchased for the construction of a church there. Kurbana Center was started at Devas also in 2018. Now, there are communities at Jabalpur and Gwalior where the pastoral care of the Syro-Malabar community is not yet started. Father Thomas Chenganari Parambil, MST, is the Singelos of the Madhya Pradesh Mission. Goa, Maharashtra, Karnataka Mission. The migration to Goa started in 1915s for better job or business opportunities and are an integral part of Goa as of now. Christians among them formed Kerala Catholic Association and have started Holy Mass in Malayalam way back in 1990s. Initially, the Mass was performed once in a month by the MST fathers. Subsequently, Syro-Malabar Christians gathered and approached Reverend Archbishop of Goa and requested him for a priest for them from Syro-Malabar Church. Accordingly, the Major Archbishop of Syro-Malabar Church deputed 2 priests, one each for South Goa and North Goa in the year 2008, and priests from Tamalsheri Diocese took charge of South and North Goa, Magoa, Vasco, Kottalim, Ponda, that is Asnora, and at Porvorim by the Fathers of Missionary Society of St. Thomas the Apostle, MST. Masses were also held in all Goa by the Palotin priests. In 1995, Masses were initiated in Our Lady of Lourdes Church, Valpoi. The Mass Sundays of Valpoi and Asnora were gradually merged to San Culium due to its central location, and Masses were held once in a month by the MST fathers. Gradually, church or chapels were identified and obtained permission from Reverend Archbishop of Goa for offering Holy Mass once in a week and started with Malayalam Mass based at Christ the King Chapel, Kottalim. Later, priests from the Kodamangalam and Pala diocese took charge in 2011 and worked rigorously and increased the strength of parishness in all the units from 2015 for the Gino Inchamplakil from Kodamangalam diocese and for the Thomas Vattakulam MST served Goa mission. In Aurangabad, Bishop Edwin Kolakko, on the request of Syro-Malabar migrants, asked the VC congregation of St. Paul Mission, Ahmednagar, to celebrate Holy Kurbana for them. Later, Bishop Gratian Mundaran visited, and after the report of his survey, Bishop Kolakko sanctioned a personal parish for the Syro-Malabar Catholics residing in the Diocese of Aurangabad. In 2005, in the Syro-Malabar community of Nagpur, Archbishop Abraham Virudukulangara appointed a chaplain for administrating the spiritual needs of the people. In 2010, Archbishop Virudukulangara gave permission to the migrants to use St. Francis de Sales Cathedral for Holy Kurbana. Now, remaining mission regions coming under the eparchy of Shamshabad are West Bengal, Eastern Region and Visakhapatnam. Reverend Father Paul Tamaracheri CMI is the Director of West Bengal Mission. Reverend Father Lona Kaledi CST is the in charge of Eastern Region. And Reverend Father John